Well, in respect to the World Series, I thought this was a good meme. When you get to Chick-fil-A, only to realize it's Sunday. I respect their stance, but it is a little bit of a blow when you're really craving a Chick-fil-A and you don't get to.
By the way, Walt and Linda, your parents are going to be getting a Chick-fil-A in Janesville.
Oof.
So life-changing.
I'm
sure you already knew that, but I didn't see
that.
It is.
October's Adultitis Fighter of the Month, Julie Brown. Here she is with her favorite clown. Speaking of clowns, she is a big-time fan and employee of McDonald's.
Which is how we met her, by the way, working with McDonald's.
Yes, I spoke at, what do they call it?
Oh, Hamburger University in Chicago, yes.
Yeah, and got a really cool picture with this Ronald McDonald statue and spoke to the team there. So that was pretty rad. But she is long overdue to be named the Adultitis Fighter of the Month. And she has a couple things that she shared that I wanted to pass along. One of the things she does for fighting adultitis is finding ways to laugh while she's stuck in traffic so that she arrives at work or home in the right mindset to finish or start the day. Then she has some advice on someone who's feeling overwhelmed with adultitis. She says, pick up and play a game you loved as a kid. She still has her original Game Boy with Tetris.
Oh, that's awesome.
She says, don't have it or it requires multiple people. Find and listen to a comedian to make you laugh.
Nice.
And then she says, can't find one, don't like laughing, volunteer. So you want to fight adultitis? Volunteer. She says, I guarantee this will make you realize there are a lot of other people that are in greater need and you are blessed. So
she's told me about some of her volunteer work. It's pretty awesome.
Very creative and effective way to fight adultitis that is often overlooked here. Then we ask who is her greatest influence in her own fight against adultitis, and she says her mom. And this is a classic picture that she did with her mom from one of those photo booths.
Yes.
It was like a series of 4. And she said, she taught me how to play with my food versus telling me not to play with it. To this day, I still toss my salad throughout the entire meal without even realizing it. I love that. And she says, Mom also understood when I had schoolitis. She'd call in an excused absence and we'd spend the day together.
What? Oh.
That's a pro move right there, Mom. That is a pro move. Something she loved doing as a kid that she still does today is coloring and playing with the dogs. And most recently, she and her mom just finished stamping and coloring our 6th volume of the Family Favorites Cookbook. We try not to repeat recipes, only a few have been repeated, or stamps, since she has something like 1,000. No joke, she says, stamps. And we've only repeated 2 stamps from what I can tell. So I love that. The idea of creating a project, like a series, that they've done this series of handmade recipe books on the 6th volume. So that's kind of a cool thing. You find a friend, find a sibling, a parent, someone to do a project with. That's pretty cool. And then finally, she said, attitude is a choice. I think this is a good reminder. I choose to look for the silver lining in the thunderclouds. There are lessons to be learned in both the best and worst of times. So,
yay. Congratulations, Julie. And I have to tell you, when I think of Julie fighting adultitis, I think of her and her mom together. So that photo there is pretty special.